Yeah, it's JB from Past the Sticks. Want to appreciate all y'all, all the love and support y'all gave us in 2023. It's been a great year. Be on the lookout for new content in 2024. Different types of content, whether it's long form, documentaries, all types of stuff that we're working on. Me and Wave, man, the team here. Enjoy this best of 2023 episodes. A lot of funny moments. We'll be in the chat with y'all too, so definitely leave some comments and we'll definitely chop it up. As always, we are back next week, January 9th. 2024, which is crazy to say, at 9:05 regular time, and we'll look forward to seeing you there, man. Enjoy, and again, once again, y'all, appreciate all the love and support. So, how long did it take you, like, fully to complete Spider-Man?
Since it was on and off, it probably was a good 6 months, but it was on and off. If I would have played it straight through, it probably would have took me about a week with working.
Okay. Oh yeah, of course. Obviously, got jobs now. Like we're not gaming all day. I wish.
Gotta make that clear.
Because you know it's gonna be somebody. It took you 6 months. Like,
right. Like, what have you been doing?
All you do, like,
you're trash.
Has a game storyline ever made you cry?
Absolutely not. No, I can't think of none. I'm trying to think of one that even got me close to crying.
Have you ever played Life is Strange?
Nah, I haven't played that.
All right. So, what was the first record, tape, or CD that you ever owned? Swift one said, DMX is dark and hell is hot. That might be the perfect album.
One, too.
Yeah, that might be the perfect one to have your first one. Obviously the Swift one knows, but mine was, I think it might have been around the same time he got As Dark as Hell is Hot, and that was believe it or not, it was a Spice Girls, Spice World. Yeah. Yo, that song
1, 2.
Yeah, that might be the perfect one to have your first one. Like the album was alright at best. The lead.
I gotta.
We went to. Yo, that song first record, tape, or CD that you ever owned. Swift one said, DMX is dark and hell is hot. That might be the perfect album.
One, too.
Yeah, that might be the perfect one to have your first one. Obviously the Swift one knows, but mine was, I think it might have been around the same time he got As Dark as Hell is Hot, and that was believe it or not, it was a Spice Girls, Spice World. Yeah. Yo, that song what was it? Tell me or whatever. Yeah,
I thought you was about to name one of the hardest albums. You said Spice. Nah, that was. I mean, I never heard the album, Girls, but they was holding it down. I would not expect you to cop this. I'm sorry. Your first album, bro. I wasn't expecting that. No,
low key story time.
I'm gonna laugh at you. I wouldn't laugh at nobody else, but you my man, so I gotta.
We went to.
I was not expecting that. They was
we went
hot.
to the music store. Yeah, we went to the music store.
Hot. It's just that I wouldn't expect Jay to cop the Spice Girls as his first album.
And yes, I did have the movie too. Yes, that is facts. Yo, I like Spice Girls.
Ain't nothing wrong with any of that. It's just that it's unexpected. That's what makes it
Spice
so
Girls
funny.
are hot. That's a solid first. I don't care. Octavia says Lil Wayne the car. Yeah, man.
That was a solid first right there.
Luda, Wayne, DMX. Yeah, man, we all can't be cool like that, right? Nah, real talk. The album, I ain't gonna lie. The album was alright at best. The lead single obviously was the big. You know what I mean? There was a big song.
Yeah. But, I know that song, so I'm not.
Yeah.
If it what I don't know, man. Jay, I just was not expecting that. You more of a lyrical type guy, you feel me? So
now
Spice Girls was not what I expected you to say.
Yeah, like
that's what makes it so
I love like
funny
lyrics and stuff now, but like back then I was like young. So like, yeah, I like what you hear on the radio, Spice Girls.
Yeah,
man.
Nah, they was fire back then. Like
Just want to say the first 2 weeks of Pokemon Go was the closest we ever got to world peace. Like,
Bro, that's crazy. That's true, and it's crazy that it took that game brought the world together like that.
Right.
But I thought it was just a day, so maybe it was a little bit longer than that, but still in the same. That's amazing.
Just say, remember when businesses was like, you gotta buy something you're trying to business start getting mad because like folks were walking to the local pizza shop, like 10, 15 people, like not even buy pizza, but they in there looking for.
Listen, that's how you capitalize on it. Right?
That's a fact,
get this
too.
Bulbasaur, you gotta buy something.
Yo, I still remember that video of like all those people in Central Park. You know what I mean? And they was running, and then to find I forgot the exact Pokemon it was, but nah, stuff like that was dope, man. Saw that all over NYC. Hell yeah! Like
nobody had to worry about the ops because they was all catching Pokemon.
Word. Then.
Yeah, that was a beautiful thing, though.
Word. There was no ops, right? Like for a little while. Now now everybody back to Franklin. Like everybody back to Franklin. Nico Bailey
like that to come back out, man, for real.
Maurice Brown said didn't care for Silent Hill. Hey, man, look, man, it always can be like Resident Evil is that it's the top tier. You know what I mean? So obviously, likewise games, but fuck all y'all. I liked it. I liked it. Man. We're not gonna do this.
I just stuck to it.
To this next game, man. But before we get into this next game, Wave, allow me to do something biased, man. Next game we talking about a game that I love, man. Y'all saw it on the rundown before. Just let me show y'all what it was like in 2007, man. Check this out. Wave.
I was confused what you was gonna do, but I'm glad you did that.
Like, come on, man. Halo 3, man.
Down my spine.
Halo 3, man. September 25th, 2007, by Bungie, of course. Xbox 360. Yo, what can you say about Halo 3 that hasn't already been said? Like I said, when we do our personal top 10s, this is on my personal top 10 games of all time, man. Like, I absolutely love this game. The only game I could probably say ever that I spent as much time on Halo 3 as I spent is probably maybe Modern Warfare 2 on 360 as well, like just because of the timing. And I think that was 2009. But yo, this game was so special, man. The campaign mode, the story, like everything was like perfect. And of course, online was incredible, man. I still think this is the best Halo experience I ever played online, to be honest. This is actually my favorite Halo. I know a lot of folks say 1 or 2, but nah, for me, this is like the apex of Halo, bro. Like, I can talk about this game all day, man, but like that opening with it's, man, like you said, chills down the spine,
that
bro.
was amazing.
Well, I'm gonna pass it over to you, bro. What's your thoughts on Halo 3?
First of all, that was amazing. So, all bias aside, I think we all loved that just now, just looking at the chat. But Halo, first of all, I've been a fan of Halo since the original Xbox, Halo 1, Halo 2. Right. So Halo 3 just like brought all of that together and then added the online mode, which made it like even better.
Right.
But I honestly think this game was so well done that it kind of killed it for games like Infinite, though.
That's a good point.
Because like you ever had something so perfect in like our movie, you see like even some movies just so good, but when they try to make the sequel or something after that, it's just not it. I don't think Halo ever touched a point like this since this. So like this game was so well done, it kind of ruined them in a way, because like the audience just wasn't loving anything after that like this. They always wanted a feeling like this, and I don't think they could replicate that. So while this game was super dope, I think they kind of shot themselves in the foot with it.
Like, yo, what can you say about this, man? Yo, like literally, this is like maybe it's not the apex of Halo, but for me it was, you know what I mean, in terms of just like perfect timing, man, like that 2007 range. I think this is what 2 months before Modern Warfare, the first one dropped. So it's like it kind of had that head start to it, but everybody was playing this. I remember Christmas Day, because for a lot of kids who don't got jobs and stuff like that, that's when they got the game, right? It was Christmas.
No kids got jobs. I just want to put that out there.
Well, when I mean kids, I'm talking teens as well. You know what I mean? Teens have jobs. But like everybody that I knew around my age at the time, I think I was like 15 or something like that. But Christmas, they got Halo, they got Call of Duty. It was back and forth. All right, yo, we're going to play Halo for 2 hours, and we're going to hop on COD for 2 hours. You know what I mean? Just back and forth. Like, man, this game was so special, man. Let's get to these comments. I said we got a lot of them about this game, of course, because it's a classic. Thomas Cheese said, yeah, it was good.
Yo, Cheese, my boy. What's up, man? Appreciate you.
Andrew said, dun, dun, dun.
It's hard to write that theme music, but we know what you're saying.
Well, we know exactly what you mean, man. Just said, GOAT. The way I used to be on YouTube looking for Master Chief and Red vs. Blue content was a huge pop culture moment off this. Talking about the early days of YouTube, too, which is crazy. You know what I mean?
Right.
They said, I know that song. Andrew said,
yeah.
Andrew said, lost many girlfriends to this game.
But at least Halo never let you down.
Facts. No time for anything else. Yo, they said, that reminded me of Jim Carrey singing, alrighty then. John just said, amazing. With
Mad G's.
Yeah. Yo, man, it's classic, bro. I'm telling you, it's super classic. Mo said, let's go. Hundreds of hours played. Yo, like this was a game where like it was like that's what I always say. Like, I still love gaming just like maybe even more than I ever did. But this was like that clutch time of gaming, 360, PS3, online play, you know what I mean, was like really taking off. And like all these games was like, we're gonna get everybody online playing the chats and stuff. Super classic. They said, watch
that grenade.
Just I'm gonna be Cortana for Halloween. Thanks for giving me the idea. This game made me play everyone. Say, can you play the theme song again? I gotcha. Don't worry. So the story changed up crazy. That's why it kind of fell off to like, which is a good point. Like I did have a good time with Infinite though. You know what I mean? Halo 5 was good, but it's just not, you know what I mean? It's tough though. I ain't going front. It's tough.
I think with Infinite though, the story mode was too open. They should have just kept it in a normal format and then just gave us the BR like everybody asked for. Right. Like
people knew in Halo 3, if you see them looking at each other with swords, you let them battle it out. That's a fact. If you see motherfuckers looking at that, yo, man, them damn swords, bro. And like they got busy in Infinite too, but again, it's just not the same. Like the with the swords. Hey, Halo 2 had the best soundtrack of all time. Hard to argue it. Mo said, bring back Griff Ball. Yo, playing Griff Ball online, yo, goated. Goated, man, with the fucking gravity hammers. Got to be Caboose Wayne. Love to spend time with y'all, man. Appreciate what y'all do.
We appreciate y'all, man.
No doubt, man. Appreciate it. That the swords is different. All right, yo, we can spend all day on Halo. We could spend all day on Halo, man. But as requested, man, real quick. But one more time, Wave. bro.
I need to get like a old school Xbox. You're about to get me back on, collecting games, bro.
Bro, like Mortal Kombat 1, the Switch version. Wait, I if y'all don't know, man, the Mortal Kombat 1, the Switch version is absolutely horrible. I'll even remove the graphic just so y'all can see it. This is the Series X compared to the Switch. And bro,
that's crazy.
And for people to know, they literally hired a separate company to port it to the Switch. The actual game on the Series X and the PS5, I love this game. I thought it's one of the coolest games I played in a while, to be completely honest. The one on the Switch, it's a PS2 game, bro. Like it's a PlayStation 2 game. This is
a PlayStation.
Whoa.
It's a loaded question.
What can make Call of Duty good again?
Maybe this new zombies map that they putting out. This new zombies they putting out on the Modern Warfare 3. From everything I'm hearing, and from the way the gameplay, I think that's going to be like game changer, because it's almost like a battle royale, but instead, from what I'm seeing now, I'm not really too sure. I got to read a little more into it, get a little more information. But from what I'm seeing, it's like a battle royale where you like fighting hordes of zombies.
Yeah.
And then they got like, the different type of zombies, like the more powerful zombies, the ones with magic and the demons, I guess, if you want to call it. Like, if they do this correctly, it could be exactly that, and they brought the movement back. They just got to find a balance, man. So it's hard. It's hard to like satisfy everybody, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Wave. Even though I still play Call of Duty, I think the first thing they need to do, regardless of what they do after, I think they need to take that year off. You know what I mean? Like, just think about how many people, we talked about this on the show, but I remember how many people got hyped when they said they were gonna take a year off. They was like, finally, they have time to have fresh ideas. Crunch culture, that's a part of Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Get that game out every year. It's going to be the top selling game every single year. You know what I mean? I think if they take that year, because like they did it with the wrestling game, 2K20 wrestling was so bad. They took that year off, revamped it, and then by the time 2K22 came out, everyone was like, yo, I want to play a WWE wrestling game. You know what I mean?
Right.
And 2K22 had good reviews. I think part of that is because they took the year off. You had the time to miss it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know so many people with Madden, NBA 2K, Call of Duty, where it's like, I'll skip this one, I'll just play it next year. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, well, if you know it's going to be the last one for a while, like, you know what I mean? It could kind of, I think that's the first thing they need to do. And all this Battle Pass stuff, I'm not with it. I know some people will love it, but get back to the basics, man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Modern Warfare 3 does look promising. I will say that. But I don't know, man. I think that year off can do them. Of all games companies, I think that year off can do them well. Hopefully, Microsoft forces it.
Do you think that year will really make them? Would it work in the same way that the WWE thing worked? Like, for example, like if they do take a year off, people still got the Battle Royale to play. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's more interactive as far as like WWE is like you
got a
point.
You
do go online, you playing like one match or so.
Yeah,
like it ain't really like the camaraderie and the building of relationships like it is in Warzone, because you working together with sometimes with random people. You could like it's different. You know what I'm saying? Like so, like would they miss it in the same way? Like they might take a year off and Warzone do so well that it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like we never get that break that you talking about, because it could work. Taking that break and missing it could work. Like they might have to take more than a year off to actually get people to be like, dang, we really want something fresh, you know? Because look, just think about this. Like, I know we complain about GTA 6 a lot, but it ain't a lot of people complaining about a new GTA coming out, because they still having a lot of fun with Grand Theft Auto 5.
Right.
That's
a good point. That's
a good point. Because they could build those relationships, talking to different people every single day. going through the whatever trials and tribulations of that day they going through on the game. It's just a different community than WWE.
That's a good point. I don't know. I'm being real. I mean, I don't know. Like, I just think right now it's like they're running out of games to remake. You know what I mean? They did the World War I, they did the World War II, they did Modern War, or for literally 1, 2, and 3 now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Technically, they could do the Black Ops if they wanted to, right? But I think it's time to. I don't know, man. I don't know how the hell you have. But let's see if the comments got the answer.
They need to go to the moon and start jumping around and floating.
Just said not Nicki Minaj.
Right, that skin is wild, crazy.
Gamer Live looks said return to the basics like they had it in Verdansk. So yeah, Warzone. I still remember when I dropped Wave. We was on that game, crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, crazy. I played that game to the ground. But Modern Warfare 3 is bringing all that back, all that movement, all that is gonna feel just like Verdansk.
Andrew said wait a couple fucking years to produce something that isn't reskin and bad development bugs. Yo, what was the game Wave last year? I was talking about. No, it wasn't last year. The year before. Was it what's it called? Call of Duty Vanguard. But I was like, it's so buggy. You can't even get through like a game.
Yeah, that was a bad one.
They gotta figure it out. Mo said, lean in the war zone and get a new story. I can't keep storming Normandy Beach. Yo, yeah, man. You're like, look, man, Warzone, obviously it's a powerhouse. I don't know, because I want it to be good, you know what I mean? I want Madden too. Like, I want Madden, all that to be good, but I think right now they just making money hand over fist, you know what I mean?
Right.
Close, rinse, wash, repeat. I believe that Modern Warfare 3 will be the game that sets them right to take the year off because they did improve that movement and quality of life issues with the game. I'm waiting for it. You know what I mean? I'm waiting for it. If it's that good, I definitely can hold off. You know what I mean? I really want to know how good this game can be if I'm being real. But
like zombies, right?
Yeah, the zombies too. I completely forgot about that. Thank you for that. Just said it, but like a calendar year off, not a Rockstar year off. Next Call of Duty being 23rd.
They may need that though. I mean, not that many years, but like a good 3 to 4 years. They might need that.
Andrew said -4 days of mentioning GTA 6.
I had to get my point across.
James McNabb was good, homie. He said COD is dead to me. Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Why, James? Why?
They must have 360 drop shot him or something.
Yo, Sharon was good. It was good. Sharon, what's your favorite video game of all time?
Dang.
Game
you gonna put on a spot like that?
Gamer Live looks at one Rockstar is 1 year. So definitely ain't gonna laugh.
Or
Christian said, drop in by to show some love. Hope everyone is doing good. Appreciate that. Was good, Christian.
Hope you're doing good too, man.
Was good. All right. Game versus Titanfall 2 or Anthem Wave?
Bruh, you did this with me and mine, huh? Anthem was neither one of these games was bad. They just got terrible. And I want to say Anthem got terrible a lot faster than Titanfall 2 got terrible. And then Titanfall, they went back in and fixed it from what I'm hearing. I was actually going to try it a couple weeks ago, but I never got to it. So I'm gonna try it. They said they fixed it from what I'm hearing because I play a lot of Apex, and Apex made people that develop Apex developed this game too. So like that circle talk about Titanfall like a lot. Well, not a lot, but from time to time. And they were saying that they fixed it, and a lot of people leaving Apex to go and play Titanfall too. Right. So if I had to choose like which one is better, I would say Titanfall 2 based off just the story mode. The replayability is a lot greater than Anthem.
Yeah.
And the multiplayer mode is way better. I don't think Anthem got it you could play with your friends, but like you playing through the story, you're not like killing other people flying around like Iron Man, which would be extremely cool.
Right. All right. We got this one too. 1,000 questions. Some are bound to repeat. Is the gaming industry more toxic than it was 15 years ago? So that brings us back to 2008.
No, absolutely not. People more scared to be in the chats than they ever was. Yo, back in those days, those were still the toxic Xbox.
So you say no,
bro. Do you remember them Call of Duty lobbies 15
I
years
do,
ago?
I do, I do.
That,
First time
like, go in
playing
a Call of Duty lobby right now. We could take a live look into a COD lobby right now, and I could sit there for 5 games and won't have one toxic chat. Like, after the game over, people won't say nothing to each other. They just go to the next game. Back 15 years ago, bro, is no way that was happening. Everybody was going crazy. People was cursing. People was throwing slurs out. People was talking about people mamas.
That's a good point.
Like, it was crazy in the chats, bro. You, like, between games, you was talking crazy. It was reckless. People barely talk now. I be on Apex with my headphones in, and it's a battle royale. You play with somebody new every game. You by yourself, and nobody talks. If I play COD multiplayer right now, nobody talks. Nobody don't talk anymore, bro. It's way different.
Wave, let me be the dissenting opinion here because I feel like the chat is going to agree with you. I actually think it's more toxic in terms of the overall industry. You're right about the chat. Everybody plays in groups now, right? Parties on Xbox. I think they're called parties on PlayStation 2, right? Everybody plays in parties. So like you're playing with your friends, you're talking shit to your friends, but you're not really talking shit to a person across the world, right? Like
Right.
we used to. So I agree with that. But taking a look at the industry way, I think it is, man, because like, and now we could blame Twitter, right? So, but we see it on our page, bro, and we're not like this some huge page or nothing, you know what I mean? But put out a game by a PlayStation, right? Here comes this game is trash, garbage. Put out a game by Xbox, oh, trash, garbage. It's not God of War, it's not Spider-Man, it's not this. Put out a game by Nintendo, oh, that's for kids. Oh, you gotta play some adult games like PlayStation, you know what I mean? It's like, and then later, literally, I've always realized this by doing Past the 6. You ask those same people, yo, did you ever play this game? What you think of it? Yeah, I played it. It was so much fun. So why are you out here talking all this shit? You know what I mean? Like, go on Twitter, look up right now. There's PlayStation fans, Xbox fans bickering with each other, and a lot of them got both consoles. Game Pass is killing the industry. Do you have Game Pass? Yeah.
Is it more toxic, or does it seem more toxic because of the social media? Because like when you actually play in the games, it ain't there. But like social media just give everybody that the platform to have an opinion, and then you got to think about it, right? Like the same people that was our age in those toxic lobbies is the same people that's in those chats talking about rating games and all of that. So like, is it really more toxic, or is it just that we seeing it more?
That's a good question, because I was about to bring up crunch culture too in gaming, and I know it's starting to get fixed now, but to some degree. But I'm also like, that was running rampant then too. So like, it's tough because I do feel like, look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not like, the question itself is it more toxic? I still lean more towards yes, but I will say that I'm staunch on, I don't think it's less toxic. Now the chats have become less toxic, you know what I mean? In terms of playing a Call of Duty or Fortnite or something. But I think the industry itself, I think it's just as toxic, and not a little bit more, because again, people on social, bro, like think about it. Like we had somebody come on Past 6 when you posted the Spider-Man thing, besides the people about the spoilers and stuff, right?
Right.
Besides that, somebody came on there and was like, yo, Spider-Man is garbage. I was like, do you think Spider-Man is garbage, or do you think the Spider-Man game is garbage? Well, I think PlayStation is garbage. Well, have you ever played Spider-Man on PlayStation? No, it's garbage. All right, bro, then how do you know it's garbage? You know what? I ain't doing this, man. Y'all some PlayStation stands. I'm blocking y'all. Like unfollowed. All right, bro. All right, man. Peace. Like Like, but like we get a lot of that, you know what I mean? And we're a small
Right.
page compared to the IGNs of the world and all like the rest of the industry. But we get it. You know what I mean? That's what I mean by the industry being more top. Now, I agree, the chats, they're definitely not. But even what we've seen with Past the Six, with people getting mad at us for certain things, we like Mario more than Sonic or Sonic more than Mario. How the fuck y'all don't like Mario more than Sonic? Like,
You
people
know what,
bugged
Jay?
out.
I may agree with you, and I'm change my stance on the point of like going a little deeper into the industry part of it,
Yeah.
and like think about like where the gaming industry like went from single player to multiplayer to now like
Yeah.
microtransactions. Like 15 years ago, microtransaction wasn't as prominent. Like
Yeah.
everything got to have a DLC or make you buy this or buy this skin or
Right.
buy that skin or so. Like 15 years ago, it wasn't even close to like this.
Yeah.
So like I guess in that way too, it'll make it more. I would say it's more toxic in that way too.
Yeah. And I'm not trying to minimize what it was because, like,
And
I
that was
definitely
crazy.
called the N word over probably 100,000 times, like
It
playing
was
Call of
crazy.
Duty, like Modern Warfare 2 and 3 and Halo 3. But like, I don't know, man. It's just like I feel like every time we post something by PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, we get this slew of people like waving flags. You know what I mean? Like, oh well,
Mm.
Xbox don't got a game. I'm like, okay, bro, we get it. Like, you know what I mean? But this post is about Super Mario, so how does that come into play? Like it's crazy. All right, let's get to the comments, yo. Appreciate y'all. James said 1 billion trillion %.
1 trillion gazillion percent.
Just said in terms of community, no, but in terms of trying to be a gaming content creator, absolutely. People just negative. I think in general, you know what I mean. So I'm not gonna put that just on gamer. People so damn negative. Gamer Live like said, "Nah, we in a Charmin toilet paper soft era of gaming."
Wow. Wow.
Most of it, I'd say less. Nobody barely talks. Okay.
Everybody was looking at it in the aspect of what I was thinking too.
James said, yeah, but COD was the only place you saw open toxicity in abundance. I'd say Halo as well. Halo 3 definitely.
And still, Cellcom wasn't back in 08. That was before that.
Yeah. But it definitely was toxic though, without a doubt. Toxic, more toxic, no. James said now it's everywhere, right? Yo, it's crazy. Like, yo, like we had some words for Jim Ryan, right? When we talked about him a few weeks ago. Because I thought he was toxic at his role in PlayStation, you know what I mean?
Right.
But when they said he was retiring, people was like, yeah, hopefully now that he's not working, he'll die. I'm like, yo, chill. Like,
that's crazy.
It's yeah, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, yo, at the end of the day, he was one of the heads of PlayStation, the figurehead. It's not that serious. Like, it's really not.
That's crazy.
Andrew said, I'm not gonna lie, I was toxic as hell thanks to Halo 2 and Gears. I mean, look, man, like a lot of times back then we at least have a fun. I remember people saying wild stuff that everybody start roasting them, you know what I mean? And we like, ha ha ha, cool, whatever. Or you just get to a new lobby or whatever. But it's like now motherfuckers be tweeting you and people messaging us at time and time. You're like, yeah, it's crazy, man. Maybe because we're on the content side now, you know what I mean? We kind of see a little bit more, but I don't know.
We got our face out there too, so people seeing us.
Christian said 15 years ago was wild because it had less regulations and ways of reporting things. That's a great point. Now you still get an idiot here and there, but with social media and all the streaming services, some people can't just be crazy. That's a good point, especially about the regulation, like how to report it and stuff. That's a good point. James said, what games you've been playing, dog? The keyboard warriors act like they're invincible nowadays.
That's because they could make all these accounts and everything, right, and try their best to make sure you don't know who they are.
Just said, and that's why you're my husband, always on the same page. Andrew said, gaming industry, I'd say yes. I felt it was still a free flow of games we loved. You could still bounce between systems and everyone played them like they were new. That's a different take on it, but I like that take. Just said yes, because the concept of being an influencer and hustle culture has infiltrated everything.
Everything.
I like that part, especially about the hustle culture. You know what I mean? It's like now, like,
it's bad.
Wave. Yeah, I ain't gonna call nobody out, but we've definitely seen it. You know what I mean?
Right.
We've definitely seen it. Andrew said, "I smoked too much." I was like, I remember. Yeah. Speaking of Fortnite, did you hear EA Sports recently laid off thousands due to decrease in Fortnite popularity? Did you hear that way?
No, that's
so
crazy.
I heard it literally. I was watching Spawn Wave. Shout out to Spawn Wave, his YouTube channel. Definitely always does gaming news and stuff like that. I heard about the Fortnite thing and the layoffs literally right before the show. That's why I didn't incorporate it into this show. But definitely thank you for that news, because I definitely want to talk about that, because layoffs are happening. You know what I mean? Layoffs are happening. Kids will laugh at me when 64 dropped. We still played the crap out of the 3DO. Wow. When the last time you heard of the 3DO, Wave?
I don't years, boy.
Mo said 2008 was basically the Wild West. Remember, Xbox Live dropped maybe winter of 2004. It was brand new. Yeah, it was new. It really was the Wild West, because you could say anything. There was no real way to report it. You know what I mean? So I definitely get it. Game Alive Look says COD now has voice chat monitoring that will ban you for saying certain words. That's a fact.
Yeah, Vic just telling me he was banned to speak to proximity chat for 14 days or something like that, just because the way he was cursing on the mic. He wasn't
really?
cursing at nobody directly. He was just cursing on the mic, and they thought he was talking to the enemies around him, because in COD you could hear people talking around you now. So he was just, I guess, I don't know what him and his team was doing, but he was just angry with them. And they banned him from talking to proximity chat for 14 days.
Okay, so you're not banned from playing. You only get banned from the actual proximity chat itself.
Yeah, so you can't you can't use that. Proximity chat is fun depending on how you use it. You could make friends that way. He just can't. He couldn't use it. He's not able to use it now.
Right. I appreciate the love and support, man. We have some good questions. Yo, wait, we got type deep tonight, bro.
Oh yeah. Hey, pause.
Yo,
pause. That was crazy. I was crazy. I can't co-sign that.
Yo, fuck, man.
Yeah, that was wild. Sorry.
Yo, I try to catch myself halfway through, bro.
Hey, it's his fault. That ain't my fault. I just had
y'all some fucking
New York in me wouldn't let me let that slide. Hey, yo, bro, look at the chat.
Yo, man, fuck all y'all, man. Yo, take it away, Wave. Fuck y'all, man.
Hey, first of all, appreciate everybody for coming through in the chat, liking our page, just lurking, just hanging out with us, man. The new people that spoke in the chat, we do appreciate that. Y'all have a good week. We see y'all on Tuesday next week, same time, 9:05.
Word, yo, peace out, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Catch y'all next week, man. If I had to let one go, it might be to Wave's chagrin. It might be Apex, only because I started playing Apex and then Warzone dropped the next day. And then Warzone,
let's not walk around it, man.
It's not even that.
You trash.
Yo, it's not even that. I literally started playing Apex. Warzone dropped the next day. I never went back to it. At least the other three I could say I've played much more of. You know what I mean? I just felt like, why play Apex and Warzone?
Listen, Jay, if you trash is okay, because Apex is one of the harder FPS games to play. It's one of the hardest shooters to play.
Yeah.
So if you're not good, it's okay. Everybody can't be good at it.
Like the famous quote from Next Friday from the limo driver, whatever, motherfucker. All right, let's see what the chat is saying. See what else we got. Wave from Jessica said, "What is your favorite thing about the community you built with Pass the Sticks?" Probably just motherfuckers is funny, man. Like the jokes be hilarious. You know what I mean? Like the jokes be hilarious, whether it's trashing the game, you know what I mean, or whether it's some of the debates that broke, some arguments that broke out over certain games or certain things. I vividly remember folks saying there's no way in hell games cost $50 and $60 in the 90s when we had the ads up. I remember hell, the Sandman thing of Spider-Man 2 like was hilarious.
Yeah, that was kind of not hilarious.
Andrew's obsession with Aunt May from Spider-Man.
Oh, you remember when dude kind of came at Andrew over that because he thought like he was spoiling the game. It was on the same post.
Yeah, I do remember that. I'm sick of this guy, yo. Nah, that's all love though. Andrew said, question, would you go back in time and buy Battlefield?
Sheesh, shots fired, yeah. Hey, you opened this up, bro.
Of course not. Like, of course not. Like, nah, I wouldn't. Every other one, yes. Every other one I played, yes. I would go back and buy them. But 2042, hell no. Hell no. That's hilarious.
Honestly, the trailer looks super amazing, man. I can't wait to kind of do this in that kind of perspective. I think the Bonnie and Clyde kind of aspect is dope. I seen somebody with a theory about it already. I'm just gonna put it out there because you know they haven't played it, so they like this could be the thing. But they were saying, what if you know they think that the man that she run around with doing what seems to be all her dudes with is actually an undercover agent. I think that might be a nice twist to it. And you saw that part right there with the dude doing the alligator. I was watching the trailer and turned my head for a second and thought this was a real commercial. Like, I was like,
I feel you.
They got a commercial in the trailer, and then it was like these little scenes right here. It looks really dope, man. I really can't. I kind of can't wait now. And it got me excited. I can't front. It got me excited.
I feel you, man. So the first thing I thought, Wave, when I first saw this, I ain't gonna lie, Wave. Past few years, we've been a little tough on Rockstar. You know what I mean?
Rightfully so.
Like, yeah, of course, rightfully so. Coming 2025, obviously that's the kicker that I'm sure everybody went crazy over. But we kind of went a little tough on Rockstar. And I ain't gonna lie, man. When I first watched this, I'm kind of like, all right, let's see what you got, man, because y'all been making. You know what I mean? I'm like, It's 10 years now. I did unfortunately see the spoiler already ahead of time about the 2025. So I was like, okay, you're gonna make us wait another 2 years, basically, year and a half, whatever you want to call it. Let's see what you got. And I start watching the trailer, man. And it's the detail of stuff. You know what I mean? The amount of people on the beach, right? And they all got like a certain type of personality and flavor. The way Vice City looks, you know what I mean? The modern times, the animal stuff. Wait, I was like, yo, this looks good, man. This looks good. Obviously, I got to see some gameplay and stuff like that, but it's setting up nice. I like how they got the different aspects of, let's call it Florida, not was it Leonida, whatever it's called, like they're calling that whole state that Vice City's in Florida. They kind of got the different things. They got the Gators, they got the Miami like strip club vibes. You know what I mean? Right. Gators just walking around places. Florida man being crazy as shit. You know what I mean? It's
the hairstyle.
The hairstyles, yeah, it seemed very authentic, man. They definitely took their time and did their research. The Bonnie and Clyde aspect, I think, could be very dope. The social media aspect of it looks very cool too, man. 2025 is, I was dead set that it'd be out next year. You know what I mean? I was dead set it'd be out next year. I guess I was wrong, but it looked good though, Wave. I can't even front. The game, the trailer, it got me like, okay, the graphics looks good. The details look really good. I'm impressed so far. Obviously, we'll see how the game looks. And again, that 2025 date is a little but
didn't I call that 2025 release date?
You called it. But I really love the detail right here on the beach. Like, we never, like, in Grand Theft Auto, you're not used to seeing that many people in one, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, that's what makes it look so cool, man. Like, it looks so real. Like, it looks so real. I hope that the game lives up to everything it's supposed to be. But let's get to the chat, man. I know y'all been waiting to talk.